Good morning. Good morning. Sorry I'm so late, guys, but the time just ran away with me. I was speaking to Uncle John at one time, and I said to him, listen, that was like 20 to 10. I need to quickly finish setting up and get going. And then I don't know where the time went. I've been just setting up. I've clearly forgotten how long it takes to set up before I get going. I'll have to add another 15 minutes to my time again. Oh my goodness. See. Okay, it's still starting up, so no control yet. Right, gents, this is the latest model, and I'm not curious. I'm not sure whether I've even fixed the screen in this one. I think that's on me. This is not the part of what changed. Let me just quickly go to my other model and just copy that file for the actual views. But good morning anyway. Good morning. It's nice to be able to show you a new version. The changelog is in the description of the video. So if you click show more or whatever it's called on your device, just under the video, you'll see in there what the changes are. I also published it on Facebook and the official Zibo forum, so you guys can see. Zibo made a couple of changes. I was speaking to him yesterday, and he said to me he was happy that he could find some time off work and actually do some coding again. Happy to actually evolve the aircraft a little further. So let me go grab my CSVs. 1 second. Just want to concentrate for a second, yeah. And overwrite all. Panel. Restore. There we go. Okay, Linda's not with me, as usual. When we do the testing, it's better not to have her here. And then we'll do our own thing without any interference. By the way, the update Eugenie gave me works brilliantly with the new changes that they made. I'm not sure if they've released it yet. Please go to their website and just download it and have a look-see, because by this time I'm pretty sure he's updated their website already. But let me know if he hasn't, then I'll chat with him again, because it's brilliant. It actually, lets her put the trim back in place. So let's quickly talk about the updates. Hello, Mac, morning.
Good morning.
All right, so Zibo basically says here he has updated the auto throttle. All right, there was a code bug he found, and then also he tuned it to be a little bit more aggressive. Some of you did notice after the flight model changes, and we all knew about it internally. Zibo still had to sync the auto throttle with the new flight model, which is apparently now what's happened. So we're going to try and fly it and see. I haven't flown it yet since he gave it to us yesterday, so just be aware. Then he fixed a bug in the code that was related to a SID. Okay, at Sierra Kilo Sierra Papa SKSP. All right, now if it's in, that was obviously the place where it was detected. So whatever the bug was, it will then fix wherever the same, code was used at different SIDs. So that's fixed. And then also, if he's busy, he's not finished yet, he's busy looking at calculating the V-stall speeds, the stick shaker speeds, minimal maneuver speeds, and things like that. So he's still busy with that. As you can see, the designator on the name of this stream, it's an A. This is the first iteration of 6. Version 6. So don't get excited too soon. We might have another 26 before we actually release this one. This is early days, so just bear that in mind. Okay, Uncle John's looking for me. Let me just see what he needs. Okay, no, that's an old message. Not sure why I got pinged, but okay. So let's get back to business. Christer, Rob, Dave, Peter, nice to see you here, Peter. Black Knight, you. A heads up, I've got an echo. Why? Oh, I might actually have the stream running in the background. Let me just fix it. I do apologize. Sorry, I had
Wasn't
the
being
screen.
transmitted.
Yeah, I was transmitting twice. Apologies, gentlemen. Thank you for telling me. That's such a shame. Honest mistake. Sorry, gents. Sorry about that.
You might want to explain when you've got your plane up and running where that VStall business effects on the PFD.
Let me just quickly see that. Mac, I'm actually not entirely sure. Are we talking about the little bar on the left-hand side or whatever it is? Yeah.
The
Okay.
amber red one,
Yes.
the lower one.
Yeah, the lower one. Yeah, that was the bug that was reported. That's why I know about that one. Yes. Okay. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to see because he's still working on it, but we'll talk about it. Yeah, when we've got our flaps out and we're coming into land, we'll pay attention to that one. Okay, let me just quickly see what's spotting here.
I've got another challenge for you when you're in cruise, but I'll save that for later.
All right, yeah, no problem. All right. Let me get there. Stop this stream before it starts. Right. Okay. Rob, yes. Zibo is aware of that, so in his time he will do the friction thing. There's Vaughan, good morning. Yorix Eugene. Ja. Goeiemôre, Eugene. Thanks, Black Knight. Yes, I haven't seen your name on here for a while, eh? Thanks for chatting a bit. Right. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear it. There was, and maybe you saw it just now, there was a ping ping. One of my USB devices disconnected and reconnected. I'm unable to find which one it is. I have absolutely no idea. I've sat here looking at the device manager and I can see something is pinging. But by the time my eyes focus on it, it's so fast. You hear it, you see the disturbance, but it's gone. You can't really identify it. So if it happens, just, look past it. Okay. Let me file on Iveo and get going here, gents. Mac, you won't believe what happened to me in the week.
Go on, tell me.
I reached for a glass on my table and I didn't realize how close I was to my primary screen. Now, I don't know if you recall, but I bought 2 new 24-inch screens in the last 2-3 months, right? Brand new, standing here on these little pedestals, and I touched it somehow and it fell over and it broke the HDMI plug at the back. It just bent it 90 degrees off. Anyway, I put the new cable on. It seems to be working. Next day, I didn't realize their little feet are smaller than the previous screens. So they're really balancing here quite precariously on these little stands. The next day, the next screen fell. It fell over on my Bravo throttle quadrant and it snapped off the little white, thing that's on the side, the actual handle where you put your hand. And I had to pick it up on the floor. I just snapped it off. Now there's a little mark on the screen that only I can see, how it bugs me. But anyway, thank goodness I had a spare for the Bravo throttle quadrant. So I'm back in business. But do you have any idea what sinking feeling that is when you look at the thing and it just goes? Yes, it's sinking feeling.
Yep, I know that feeling. Not in that scenario, but things
but the feeling
happening.
Yeah, the feeling.
You can see the dollars rolling through your eyes.
Yes, I was upset. I started praying, saying, please, Lord, now you're going to have to help me here. This is expensive, exactly as you say.
Yeah.
And thank goodness I opened the spare box and there's another lever lying there. I'm just starting the VA, still going here. All right.
Anyway,
So,
health-wise, you're feeling a bit better? You don't sound too tired this morning.
Mac, I am a little bit tired. My biggest concern is this fluish feeling that doesn't leave me.
Okay.
You know, because we've had this miserable, cold, wet weather for months now. It's really driving me nuts. I'm upset about it, you know. And so it's affecting my sinuses a little bit. But other than that, no, I'm okay. And I actually had good sleep last night, Mac. I had good sleep. I can probably do with another 3 hours, but we'll do that later. You connect onto over here, yeah. Okay, you know one thing. Please select the server. Sorry, Mac.
It's all right. Let you get on. I'll chat to you when you've taken off.
01. Why is it saying that I haven't? Oh, because it's in the past. Yeah, it's taking it. Let's see if it marries up. Otherwise, I'll have to disconnect, reconnect. I just want to do that. I think I don't have my bar running at the top yet. Let me just also fix that. Info bar. Yeah, sorry, it's hectic. I started 20 to 10 instead of 9:15, you know, to start setting up. That's my big mistake here, Mac. Sorry.
Your real life is more hectic than mine. You carry on, sir.
Yeah. Right, there we go. I think that's it. Okay, let's go back online. The other guys have probably all left already. It's the time, by the way. Yeah, it's 25 minutes. Ooh, Nico's alone. Oh, he's one buddy. I go downtown. Yeah. Welcome. Good morning. And Black Knight. Yeah, I took an Advil, so I'm feeling a little bit better. You know, just to go. But it's annoying because it only seems to be present early mornings and then evenings. You know, so it kind of reminds me more of like an allergy or something. But one would think with all the rain that all the garbage is washed out of the atmosphere already. But you never know. Crazy. But yeah, I've heard from some of my customers that they are in bed already with flu as well. So, right, let's get going.
I
Yes,
bet
Jerry.
you're glad you're flying the 737 this morning and not an Airbus A320.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, I'm glad for it every time, not just today. What happened to the Airbus now that it's an issue this morning?
All aircraft are grounded until modification's done.
Oh, wow.
So 6,000 aircraft involved. 5,100 can be 5,100 can be resolved by the software upgrade. 900 require new hardware.
Wow. Wow.
Might want to read up on it. To do with solar flares.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, that is interesting. What the heck? I'm looking for my landing elevation information, and then it showed me the chart, and then it went away again. Right, 754. Okay, 750 is good enough. Looks good to me.
Springbok 005, lining up runway 26.
Ground to flight deck, fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
Springbok 075, taking off runway 26.
Okay, I think I'm almost ready to go. All right. Okay, excuse me for 30 seconds. I'll be back just now. Okay.
Here it is, the final form of port.
Okay, let's go.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go. Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Alright, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
seen your message.
I don't see a message.
Go check. We'll talk about it in the air. Krista, sorry, I'm trying to remember.
Oh, yeah. No, I see it in the comments. Yeah. Krista, well, I'm just going to mention this quickly. When the flight model changes, the auto throttle needs to be tuned to the flight model. Okay. And what happened was a lot of guys, you can see on the forum and on Facebook, the guys were talking about the throttles being a bit lethargic. They didn't react quick enough. So the aircraft would tend to lose a bit of speed. So that's what tuning it a bit more aggressive means. Zibo has tuned it now to be closer to what it should be, not saying it's 100%, that's part of the testing that needs to happen now. And then, the trick here is to make sure that the auto throttle responds timeously. And that's about it. Okay, so in terms of the VNAV speed, when you've got your VNAV enabled, the computer needs to calculate speeds and throttle to match speed and things like that. So it's tuned. That's easy enough to explain it that way. Right, okay, so you can come off, you can come off.
All doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Okay, well, just have a look at the stream. Mac, you can then jump in there when we're ready. Okay, so let's quickly do this. Set up trim. Yeah, about right. Right. You can come off. On.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Right. Just go on. Brakes released.
Starting pushback and you may start engines.
And thank you.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
It's in the title of the stream, my friend, Zibomod. It's the Zibomod. Morning. All right. Bill goes in. Let's see. Go.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. End signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Right, okay. No warning lights that I can see. I haven't really done anything to the controls, so they should all still be working. We'll see when we taxi if we have to recalibrate the pedals, but so far so good. Brakes off, let's go. Forgot to do this test. Just make sure we're standing still. Ziba didn't mention that he worked on the... Yeah, he didn't. If he didn't fix this, I'll just remind him as well. Again, look, it's still taxiing if you don't put any thrust to it. Mac, we need to remind him.
Yeah, okay.
This friction story and taxiing in the winter and things like that, I think it's all related. You know, there's a couple of things that needs to be balanced again. Feels good to be in the cockpit again. It's nice. Thank you, Kev. Good morning to you too. Oh, you know what? I did not set. Oh, okay. That's just by sheer luck. Kev, while I've got you here, I see you made a post on this new Atlas software thing. I'm actually on their Discord server and I got a ping that they're going to release it, but I never paid attention to what the Sim Atlas thing actually is. I have no idea what it is. If you can maybe just make a one-liner comment or something, you know, just maybe tell everybody what that is, because I mean, as I'm sitting here right now, I'm totally I'm not present of mind to know what it is. Oh, okay. Baie dankie. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Morning, George. Okay. So in a nutshell, that's what it is. Okay. Got it.
Yeah, instead of having to buy all the airports, I believe you just get a streaming service which gives you access to any of them.
Yeah. Morning. Yeah. Okay, so without getting into politics and economics and heavy stuff on stream, I mean, that's just unrealizable in South Africa for me. It's just, it's a no-go. I don't fly MSFS anyway, but I mean, a subscription model like that at $16, I have to multiply it by 20 to get what I need to pay. So, I mean, nope, ain't gonna happen. Right, okay, so
At that price, I can't see it being very successful anyway.
yeah, I don't know, Mac. I don't know. George, it's what do they call themselves again? JarDesign. Just Google JarDesign. It's on their website. If you go to the JarDesign website and you look for the Linda, look for the Zibomod version, and then just download it and check it. See if it is already updated. Check the date. They usually put the date in the file name. If it's not, let me know, and then obviously I'll just prompt you, Janie, to actually update it. Right, so yeah, yeah. Let's go. Let's do the next thing. What haven't we done? We haven't checked. Yeah, okay, well that can go away. Auto brake flaps. Anything I missed, gentlemen? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Let's go. Apparently they fixed some other bugs as well. I'm not sure which bugs they are. So if there is a changelog, you might just want to have a look, because I've got the development version. So just check that as well. But at least the trim is working. It's in line with the new flight model. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's cool. I love my Linda. Sometimes she works on my nerves, but overall she's good. I know what I haven't done. Can you guys tell me what I haven't done? Suppose I don't have to do it, but I usually do it, and now I didn't.
On runway 26.
Yeah, Christer, you didn't see me actually stretch the wings as well as put the marbles away. So, but there's a small detail I didn't do, and this is just VNAV LNAV enable. I mean, I can fly heading select. There's a couple of ways of doing it, but like I say, I usually do the LNAV enab thing. Let's go. I will forever remember those details, Christer. One day when you're old and you're sitting on the old age home stoop, we'll laugh about that one. You know, we're gonna sit there on the porch and we're gonna have a big laugh about that. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. And flying this aircraft now is such a pleasure again. Victor really did a good job with this. I'm flying it with my thumb. You know, that's really nice. There we go, Command A. Off and off. It's fine. By the way, for those of you using map enhancement, this is the latest version. I like the new interface. It really looks sleek, cool, nice, works like a charm, eh? I recommended somebody yesterday move on to it as well. He was having issues with his auto for XP, and I said to him, no, just chuck it, man. Get something that works easy and actually works. There you go. The other guys are probably way ahead of me now. Exactly, saving $16 a month. I bought the payware version of map enhancement. When it's time to renew, I'm gonna let it slide again a little bit. Just go back to the non-paid version, check the difference again, and then I'll decide if I want to subscribe again. Because I mean, the normal map should really be cool. The only difference for me is using this hybrid map so that it can choose which maps it wants to use. So we'll see.
Looks like you've pretty well got clear skies all the way.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Yeah, I am. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, I'm glad we're flying to somebody's city. Okay. That's interesting. I wasn't focused on the right position. Maybe I must just leave it like this for a while, so I can actually spot what it's doing. Oh, me. Nico is asleep, guys. Nico is an idiot. That's why. I thought something was wrong. Why did it level off? And all those things. So let's go altitude intervent. Nico's finally woken up. Okay, let's look at that throttle movement. Right, yeah, the altitude restriction here is first 7,000 at the first waypoint and then 12,000 there at that one. So this one is supposed to have a 7,000 foot limit as well. Then we go through transition and then it is 12,000 over there. That one is displayed. This one isn't even showing. Could be missing in the nav data.
If anybody says, I believe you got terrain on the left hand, have you? The right hand screen.
Sorry, Mac, what about that? I was just typing to Tommy in the background here.
Is that right hand PFD terrain?
Yeah, that's terrain.
Yeah. So if you look at your left hand window, there should be land above you. Oh,
There.
very close.
Yeah, there's
Now,
little...
if you look on the FO side.
I did. I saw that. So if you look on the left, that's the high peak.
Yeah, okay. Nearly above it now, anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, it was right there. It was right there somewhere.
Right. Your task for today, being as Sasso isn't here, is to shut one engine down altitude, at cruise altitude, and then do a windmill restart.
Okay.
Well, somebody has suggested it's not working. I've found the figures again, and we've agreed on what they should be. I just want to see if it is working.
Okay. What kind of vertical speed are we looking at in nose down to get this to windmill? 300
got
knots?
to be, no, 281, then check your N1, and you need 15% or higher, and your igniter's, your starter in flight position.
Yeah, okay.
And somebody's posted an official Boeing graph of it as well. It's in the veterans channel if you want to read, Nico.
Yeah, that's fine. Thanks.
And the other way you could do it is to explain to people how to do a cross-speed start as well if you wanted to do both.
Yeah, we can play around a little bit. Let's see.
Yeah.
I don't want too much work for myself this morning, but we'll try the windmill and then see what to do from there. Because, I mean, what's it above 24,000, you can't use APU anyway, so I have to make a plan.
Yeah, above 24, you've got to do cross-feed start. In other words, a windmill assisted start.
Yes.
Whereas from 24,000 to 15,000, it's 281 knots, minimum of 15%, and below 15,000 it's 300 knots.
Okay, we'll get there and then we'll talk through it, Mac. You guide me and I do it.
I don't know whether it's still true, but in my days of flying, if you ever had to change the igniter box for the igniter plugs, or you changed an igniter or an igniter cable, it was required on the next flight that you had to do a windmill start test.
Okay.
Well, it's the only way of doing a test in rarefied atmosphere.
Gotcha.
You can't test that on the ground, and the resistances of the igniter plug are all different when you go up in thinner air. I don't know whether that's still true today or not.
No, I understand what you mean. I can pretty much think it should be because, I mean, unless it's electronic and not a cable anymore.
Well, the banger boxes are probably electronic now compared with the ones we used. But even the igniter plug, it was, you get carbon tracking and the resistance in the air is much reduced. So
sure.
Obviously they work on the ground because they alternate between one plug and another for starting purposes.
Yep.
I thought it was a little exercise a bit out of the ordinary for people to learn upon and perhaps try.
Yeah, we can try it. discipline. Those levers move a bit faster now. From the moment I press the button till it gets going a little bit faster. Definitely. Mac, I'm going to go up to 3.6. We'll let it stabilize and then we'll flick the switch.
And then you'll have to do slow descent down to 24.
Yeah, I will have to keep an eye there on the speed and all.
Yeah. Well, you can just do it until you've got an excess of 280.
Yeah. I'm just going to disconnect from my wire.
Oh, is there no air traffic control or anything?
There is nobody, but I don't want to attract attention for no reason.
Okay.
Because they don't know what we're busy doing.
Also, you practice with rudder trim as well. You go, what was it, 3 degrees, is it, roughly? Trying to remember what Sasso said.
Mac?
Yeah.
I don't have anything mapped to do it. So I'm going to have to come back here and fiddle with it the whole time. So
Yeah.
we can skip that for now, I'm sure. We're not worried about this thing pulling skew and the comfort of the customers. We just want to see the engine
Okay.
start. Sorry, but that's just my feeling. Just to make it a little bit easier and then to come back here and then try fiddle with it. Right, you ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Christer, I disconnected from Ivea because of our shenanigans that we're going to do here now. Just, I don't want to attract attention and stuff. All right.
Remember, you also lose auto thrust, don't you?
Yeah, I did. And then my throttles didn't want to listen to me, and I remembered I had to go fetch my little blue pip again, you know, so that I could get control over them. Okay, so I've pulled back on my throttle lever. I want to get some speed again. I don't want to enable the auto throttle right now. Alright, so come on. Speed now. Okay, so we've got 19.1 on N1, N2 is down 18.3. Nothing's happening further. Well, pressure is just gone, so. Morning, flight sim. Waiting for the speed. Where's the horn? Where's the horn? Where's this altitude horn? Why can't I remember something so stupid? It'll come to me. I haven't done this in a while, so just bear with me. Push it up to 80, to 81, to 82.
The other thing with checking, of course, is pressurization is able to be maintained from one engine. Good work.
This is bugging me. I'm supposed to know this. Hold on a second, Mac.
They are off from the right-hand engine as well.
Yeah, now we're overspeeding. Okay, one thing at a time. Okay, one thing at a time, one thing at a time. I'm obviously missing it now, and I don't want to get into a panic mode. Okay, are you guys ready? Are we going to try this?
You're down to 24,000 yet. What's your N1 on now anyway?
Right, okay, so I've got it on flight mode, Mac. We've
Yes.
got the speed. We're above 280.
What about your N1? What's your auto rotation now?
Hold on a second, I'm not streaming to you. That's why you're struggling.
I'm watching on YouTube.
Yeah, go to Discord quickly.
Okay.
N1 is now at 21.3.
Right, should be adequate then. Can
Right,
you open your fuel valve?
yeah, there we go. Probably need more speed. I need more speed.
Okay.
Exactly. I also need to read up a little bit more on this now, Krister. See if we can just push 300. Engine fail. Don't worry about the speed warning. Yeah, it's not happening, Mac. It's definitely not happening.
That might be something then for Zibo to have
Yeah.
to...
Yeah, it's not happening. I mean,
I'll
we're pushing
write
the
to-
envelope.
Yeah, I'll write to Sasso and ask if he can do a test on it.
Yeah.
Because he'll know
Yeah.
exactly what to do.
Yeah. Citizen, hello, yes, welcome. No, it's not working yet. So, unfortunately, where am I pressing? Unfortunately, it's not working yet. Hello, Ranky. Okay, by this time, I'm pretty sure this engine is now flooded because I forgot to close the valve again. Oops.
Right, let it windmill clear itself and then just do a start with a crud.
Well, we've got enough pressure now. It should start, so I don't think it's trying it even. It's not even trying, Mac.
If you press the... go to start, go to engine start.
I've tried everything. I've tried flight, I've tried start, I've put fuel in, I've taken fuel out. It's refusing.
I didn't expect you to have this problem. Thought
No,
one of them would be able to get it to work.
Yeah.
Oh, Nico, I've got you in a big hole here, haven't I?
That's okay, Mac.
Krista, any thoughts?
It's okay, don't worry. We're getting down slowly, we're getting there.
What altitude you're at, I can't see.
28.8.
No, you wouldn't be a windmill start until you get to 24 anyway.
Why not? It's about speed, not altitude. The
No,
24 is about
no.
the APU.
Above 24,000, it has to be an assisted start.
Yeah, but I've tried that, Mac. I have tried
Yeah,
that.
I know you
Yeah.
did. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That bit not working is not right.
Yeah.
Somebody pointed it out and I found the information and asked them to reconfirm, and I said I'd get other users to double check it out.
Yeah. No, I don't mind, Mac. I don't mind. We're trying something. Obviously, if it's a bug, it's a bug.
You're the fall guy.
Yeah, unfortunately. But I'm a big boy. I can handle it. There's definitely nothing happening.
Just remember you're going to have to do fuel balance as well.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Hello, Alex. Don't know if I said hello to you yet. Don't worry, Mac. We'll do what we need to do.
The amount of official information regarding reading FCOMs, etc., it's very limited, Krista, just about doing windmill starts.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the answer at some point in time. In fact, it's down to 20. We'll just switch on the APU and get going again. YouTube crashes. No, format reload your machine, man. Come on. Bloody hell. Took me 10 minutes to find that bloody switch again. I'm sorry, gentlemen. Was a bit rusty there. Yeah, this thing is not turning faster. No matter what we do, it's not increasing the duct pressure at all. I'm just putting on my mask. So if you hear the heavy breathing, it's the mask, gentlemen. Just in case of EPOXI, I don't want to go and get an issue. Yeah, we'll refer it to the boss. You can have a look at it.
Be a good time for Sasso to come online now, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, full switch is off. Waiting for the IPU.
something we haven't checked for ages, and it's slipped through the door that it's broken, perhaps.
Yeah. Yeah. This is what Twixter always says. You fix one thing and then down the line it influences another thing. You know, and if you don't catch it soon enough, you catch it later. But you'll catch it. I'm just giving the APU a minute. Look at this. Duct pressure is up. We're in start configuration. We've got the APU running and it's not going anyway. It's not going anyway. How's that, Mac? It's like it's stuck. It's definitely stuck. Oh, hang on a second. Nico's also stuck in his head. Yeah, it's still, oh, there it goes. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Because Nico was asleep. There's the fuel. You know, I think it's flooded. I think the EEC is kicking us out. Let it burn a bit. Let it burn. We'll add the fuel in a minute. It's definitely trying to start now because Nico put it on start because he's
yes.
Yeah. See if that's good enough. No, that's the EEC kicking it out. Okay, we'll let it burn a little while longer so that it clears the fuel because it's obviously flooded now like hell.
It shouldn't matter with the fuel, it just means you get a very hot start.
No, but the EEC will prevent that, Mac. That's the whole point of the EEC. So if you put the fuel too soon, you get hot start. If there is too much fuel, it will prevent hot start by just shutting it down like it did. So we have to let the thing motor for about a minute or so, and then it should be able to start again. Because it has to burn the fuel first before it starts. See, it keeps on shutting it down. Look, your EEC is preventing it from starting. Let's try once more. See, let's see, there it goes. There it goes. It seems to be going now. How's that? Oh man. I want to disable the EEC. I think we might have ignition there. Yeah. Yeah, we've got it. Got it, it's running. Just takes a while to stabilize. There you go.
Okay. Now you can go back to auto thrust. Yeah.
You owe me a packet of Smarties, Mac.
But at the moment we're confirming there is a bug there.
Yeah, no, there's something wrong there.
We tried to entertain people. We
did. I think we got it right today. Okay, so
well, we didn't lose any viewers, but we didn't gain any either.
no, for sure not. But we have a problem, Houston. She ain't climbing. She's in the climb mode. There she goes. Ah! Yes, there you go, Eugene. Free drinks for all the passengers. Yeah, you're right. The PAX needs to come back on now. Thank you, Krister. You are a good co-pilot. You come off. You, and then obviously the PAX need to sort itself out. I'm keeping my oxygen on just for the time being. Making sure I don't pass out. Alright, he's complaining still about cabin altitude, but we'll get there. Right, Mac, you were saying that we need to do the balancing, so we're cross-feeding, and we want to switch off the left fuel pumps to drain a little bit from the right-hand side. So we're going to switch them off. We're going to keep an eye there on our balance, and then we'll set it back.
I'm glad you've got that running again. At least your landing won't be a problem, will it?
My biggest embarrassment isn't the code being a problem, it's me not finding that bloody button. That is my bloody embarrassment. Ah. It's still a problem, but it will sort itself out. It will fix itself. Oh, there we go. That would help if I didn't do that. There you go. That's going to make it run faster, get back on track quicker. Interesting. He needs to start pumping, man. I can hear a loud whoosh in the background. It's like it is pumping like crazy now, but it's going to take a while. Yes, sir. That's a good one, Krister. Right, go back to me now. Right, we mustn't forget about this. Scotsman, the whole idea was to do a windmill start. So by going down to 10,000 and then using the APU is like defeating the object, just as we defeated the object at 20,000. It's not what the aim of the test was. We couldn't get the windmill to rack up enough N1 to get this engine going. That was the problem. I mean, I kept my speed high. You heard the speed warning going off there. I was over 300 knots. Still didn't want to start. Didn't take up N1 at all.
All right, they've paid for the flight, Neil.
Yeah.
No revenue lost.
Yeah. It's descent, but it's saying climb. It's like it's gone too far. Ah, that would help. There we go. Now VNAV should work. Yeah. No, the passengers have got the drop-down masks, man. If they blind, they dead. But if they at least have hearing, blind and deaf would have meant death. But I'm sure they could have heard it if they were blind, but they should have seen it. Bit of juice to still transfer, eh? It's okay, we're climbing slowly, so the cabin should catch up at some point in time. Ah, there it is, looking better. See? Yeah, I think so. It's 15 or 20 minutes, something like that. That's why you usually, when you have a decompression, you dive. We didn't have a decompression as much as just an engine failure. I mean, the cabin was still getting oxygen from the one engine. So I might as well just switch my mask off now. And if I see I'm losing consciousness, I'll go switch it on again. Right, the fuel is still 200 kilograms off. Good job, you brought your own. Yeah. Good morning, Gilbert. Welcome. Well, at least we had something to do in this flight, eh, Mac?
Well, yeah. Got your brain thinking.
Mm-hmm.
No harm done yet.
Oh, yeah. No, got enough fuel. It's complaining because it's out of balance. Look at the balance there. Because it's not complaining about fuel anymore. Because you go out of balance running just on one engine, it will complain, eh? It's supposed to.
Yeah.
So when we hit 225 there, we'll switch the crossfeed off. Gotcha, Scotsman. No, we should have enough fuel. That thing's bumping, eh? It's really pushing. Right, there's 25, so cross feed off. Oops. Shit, I almost switched off the other engines now. It's supposed to put the fuel pumps on first, gentlemen. Do as I say, don't do as I do. Fortunately, it was quick enough. I see we've actually got fuel in the center as well. And now that happened. Did I miss it? Am I that blinded? I was so fixated. I was so fixated on the other two. I didn't notice that one. Now you need to go back in the video and check a couple of minutes ago and see if there's center fuel that Nico missed it. That's crazy. I swear, that's selective blindness, because I never noticed it until now. And I mean, I'm looking at it.
Well, how much fuel did you put in to start with?
Not enough to my estimation to put stuff inside. No, it was only the block fuel was just under 8 tons. So that could also be a bug, Mac. So if you can just go back 10 minutes in the stream or so, just have a look, see if there was any fuel, or if maybe it's got to do with the transfer or something like that. All of a sudden, just doesn't feel right to me.
Okay, and then we'll go back.
Yeah, you know what? Even 2 minutes back should tell us, you know. Maybe if you can check it before we do the transfer switch and after the transfer switch.
At least my eyesight is...
Don't worry if you can't do it, Mac. I'll have to check it later, but that just sounds fishy. You know what? I'm just going to switch the sound off. Let me go check it. It's fine.
Right. I've gone back.
Yeah, Mac, there was fuel in there. I swear I didn't see it.
Yeah.
I swear I never saw it. Ever. Go back onto the ground. I don't think I zoomed in close enough that I would be able to see it.
Yeah, there was fuel in there all along.
Damn it. Yeah, Nico missed it. I swear. And I mean, that is terrible, because that is very selective blindness. I was so fixated on the yellow. Yeah.
Remember, the max was 3.9 something or other, isn't it, in the main tanks?
Yeah.
And you said you put 8 in, so there would be a little bit in the centre tank.
How can you imagine? Can you imagine? Okay. Yeah, I know, Krister. I know. Okay, we're 142 nautical miles from top of descent, so I better start getting ready. Frequencies. 1087, 1087. Minimus 1005. So why is it complaining about the fuel?
center tank
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yes. Yeah, correct, Neil. Correct. Mac. Right. Okay. So minimus, we said 1005. Courses 282. We have to descend to 3000. Right. 3. ME, not MC. The cabin altitude is set again, so we're happy. Back should be happy as well. Indeed, Neil, indeed, happy days. I'm glad we made it. I'm back online, by the way, gentlemen. Yeah, Packs are chatting. They survived. And with that, gents, while we're waiting for top of descent, I'm going to go make coffee. So I'll be back in 5 minutes. Run, get your coffee or whatever drink you want, snacks, and then we'll chat in 5 minutes. So I'm just going to go AFK quickly.
So did anybody have any comments they wanted to ask about that windmill start procedure we were trying to do? Thank you, Krista. Yes.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Back. See, we're getting close now. I got me some. Welcome back, Alex. I've got some biscuits, so I'm just gonna mute my mic. But I am here. Shout if you want me. Hello, Uncle John.
Hello to you, sir. Are you enjoying your flight?
Yeah. We recovered nicely after the engine failure and all, so we're happy.
Good. And the update?
Running beautifully.
Good. FYI, Nico, tomorrow morning, all the lads are sick to death of Lyme. So we're going to go Manchester into Lima Sierra Golf.
No problem. You enjoy yourself.
I'm going to forward you a flight that I think you'll enjoy. Mr. Max saw it yesterday. Very challenging.
Okay.
If you look at the flight we did on Friday, that's the one, and I want you to fly it. You'll enjoy it. And we're going to redo it on Monday. It was that challenging.
Good morning, Zibo, if you're watching. Good morning. I see he's busy in the dev room. So I presume he's watching the stream. Morning.
Thank you for the latest update, Zibo. Appreciate it. Thank you, sir. We realise how busy you are.
We will have to take up this restarting of the engine in the air with him, Uncle John. You were obviously flying, but I simulated an engine failure, and then this thing didn't want to windmill start. I had to go down, start the APU, and then start it up.
Okay. I can't wait for getting our safe flights back up and running.
Oh, yeah.
That's a game changer, that is. Even the last flight, autosave isn't working anymore, is it?
No, the autosave flight safe situation hasn't been working for quite a while. Zibo needs to synchronize the settings and stuff again with the new way that Laminar does it.
Yeah.
Man, this coffee of mine is delicious, even if I have to say it myself. This is so nice.
Stop rubbing it in.
Go fetch some.
Yeah, I'm going to. Extremely wet at Lyme this morning. Very, very wet.
Really?
Yeah. I've never seen it this wet. Take a gander at that. That is wet.
Yeah. There's no precipitation reported there, so that's interesting. Right, my top of descent's coming up now.
How many people are watching, Nico, at the moment?
I don't know, let me check. 28.
Do you mind if I mention something off record that I found extremely interesting the last few days?
If it's Zibo related, obviously, you go for it.
It's off subject. I'm not sure if any of you guys suffer from psoriasis, which is a very annoying thing. There's a lady I recently met who really suffers badly from it, and she's forever scratching it, and it obviously goes red raw and everything else. Well, the bottom line is, we found a product, and I felt that sorry for her. I actually went out and bought this product, and I thought, well, she can try it. If it's no good, I've just lost a few quid, that's all. Anyway,
Okay.
the product, let me find the photo, is called, and I'll spell it, Charlie Echo Romeo Alpha Victor Echo. It's a moisturising type cream, but I'm not sure what's in it, because this lady actually came almost in tears to me, saying she can't believe it. After 25 years putting this on, she doesn't scratch it anymore.
Okay.
Now, if there's any value in that, and anybody does suffer from psoriasis or knows somebody, for the sake of a tenner, try it. It just might work. There might be some product in there that isn't normally in other products that the health service provide. But emotionally, I'm extremely pleased that I looked at it and suggested it and got it for her.
Okay, excellent.
Hope that might be beneficial to somebody. By the way, I'm not promoting the product as an advertisement, only that it works.
Okay.
Or at least work for that lady.
We understand, Uncle John.
Right, I've just messaged Sasha the info, Nico.
Thank you.
How far out are you, Nico?
114 nautical miles.
Okay, I'll go back online then, and I'll be here for you.
Uncle John, you're broadcasting the radio.
I'll go push the talk.
Yeah.
I'm now on push to talk.
Uncle John. Uncle John,
Yes, sir.
can you spell that product name again? Kev online is asking. Just spell it again.
Yeah, no problem at all. It's pronounced CeraVe, and it's Charlie Echo, Romeo Echo, Victor Echo.
Alright, cool. Thank you.
I have actually sent you a photograph of it, Nico.
Yeah, I see the photo now. Yeah, it's actually with an A in there, Alex.
Apologies if I messed up.
No problem. Zero way. There we go. Yeah, you're welcome.
You're right. I put an echo in place of the alpha. Sorry for that.
No problem. Yeah, I just opened the picture you sent me, and that's when I noticed the difference.
Thank you for that. I was poor devil wouldn't be able to find it.
Yeah. Thanks, Alex. So just for YouTube's sake and their moderators, we're not promoting medicine, we're not doctors, we're not giving medical advice. We're just saying it's something that seems to work. I try it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, we're not getting paid for it. It's not paid promotion.
But because you commented on it, you will be getting a free sample through your post tomorrow, Nico.
That's on you. I'm not part of that promise. Yeah, Mac, I want to tell you something else. There's a motor vehicle company here in South Africa that had a promotion the other day, and I did what they wanted. They wanted you to put a word, something in their Facebook post, and then you had to share it. Okay, so I did it. Then I get a message from them in Messenger that I won. So I said to them, okay, fine, when can I come pick up my double cab truck? You know, I mean, it's almost R1 million worth of truck that they're giving away.
Okay.
And they said to me, no. You won a chance to go to the next round. I said, no, that's not what you said. So we had a powwow. And I said to them, no, I'm coming to fetch it. You said I'm the winner. I want my truck. And then they ignored me. They blocked me. And then in the last couple of days, I see they back sending me the same bullshit again.
Yeah, they've got your info. You're in for it now.
No, I'm just going to block them. You know what? If we actually go to court, I think they're going to have a hard time not giving me that truck. Because they said I'm the winner.
Oh, but it didn't say what you'd won.
No, well, there was only one prize, and it's the double cab.
Okay.
That's it. You know? So, idiots.
Mind you, did you read all the...
There was no, I went
stuff?
back.
Oh,
Mac,
right.
I
Okay.
went back. It's a very basic couple of lines. There is no reference to any terms and conditions, nothing. And this is what is upsetting, because if you see the amount of people that entered, you're talking thousands of people that entered into that competition, you know? And look, at the end of the day, I don't even know if the company actually exists, if it's true, if it's just a scam or anything. You see, I'm not pursuing it because I know it's just going to waste my time and money. But the fact of the matter is that the way that they're doing it, if it was a legitimate company, they would have been in serious trouble. Because a clever guy like me, you know, just having the will to take them on would get his truck because they said he won.
Yeah, but you see, the next round was a case of they were going to ask you for your bank account details.
Probably. Yeah, Mac. You've got to be very careful.
Oh, yeah. There was a thing in our news today about scam texts and so forth. Yeah.
Here's a scam in South Africa now where they call you and identify themselves as police officers.
Yeah.
And then they obviously check your ID and your details and a couple of things with you, and then they tell you that there's an arrest warrant for you, that that you need to go and hand yourself over at a specific police station. But you're not allowed to contact the police because they're trying to help you. Okay, so you need to go there, speak to a specific person, kind of a thing, and so on. And then you ask them, but what it's about? Then it's the one day it's about international smuggling of various contraband. The next day it's a different scam. But the gist of it is they scare you into loading an app onto your phone with the SAPS logo, everything. The moment that app is on your phone, they clean out your bank account. Then they've got access to everything.
They're stealing the ID. They say that somebody stole your ID.
Well,
and
that's
they're
another
doing
version
all
of
sorts
it.
of things with your ID.
Yes, yeah, that's another version of it. And the funny thing is, in this day and age, one would think that a normal functioning mind of a normal adult would comprehend that, first of all, you know you were never involved with such a thing, and there's no way they can prove. You know, I mean, that's the bare basics and gist of it. But the people get so scared, they do it to kind of exonerate themselves, and they lose everything. I've watched a couple of videos on TikTok of people that were hit, losing hundreds of thousands of rands that way. You know?
Nico, the thing that I can't work out is, as soon as somebody says they're going to put some software on there that you have to download, that should be the big cut the call straight away.
Yeah, and the other thing is, when somebody asks you for your one-time PIN, nobody asks you for your one-time PIN. It's between you and God. It's got nothing to do with the next person. And this is how they clone the SIM cards as well. Another scam in South Africa, they tell you that they're phoning from the cell phone provider and they see somebody's trying to change, take your number from you, do a SIM swap or something. And then you need to give them the OTP. Now, the lady I spoke to yesterday, she was wide awake. She immediately said to me, when I knew it's a scam, she put the phone down and just walked away. But there are still many people who would, eagerly give them the one-time PIN, and the next moment they can't use their phone. SIM swap it. And then they've got access to your bank, because now the one-time PIN of the bank goes to them because they've got your SIM card, SIM number, and it's over.
Back here in the UK on BBC, they do a program called Scam Interceptors, and they're a team of guys that are breaking into these people and disrupting them as much as they possibly can, and protecting people that are already online.
Yeah.
There's another scam going on as well. They're using boxes with multitude SIMs in, and then contacting people with an area on Wi-Fi. But because the Wi-Fi is not restricted, the phones pick up a stronger signal, and they're getting the text through, so they're even avoiding the telephone companies.
Wow. Oh.
My biggest suggestion to anybody, the second they tell you that you've got to download a piece of software, put the phone down. Put the phone down.
Yeah. And Uncle John, another thing I picked up, remember I told you in the week about the AI stuff that I got involved with, the artificial intelligence stuff, right? I won't go into detail here now, it's private, but the fact of the matter is I was looking for certain add-on tools that I could use on top of Grok and ChatGPT. And then I started Google searching. And paid adverts, that you click on the link, it takes you to a website that downloads a piece of malware onto your system. Obviously, I've got world-class antivirus system running on my system. It blocked the first 2 sites. I stopped immediately. I didn't even try the third one because I knew that they're bargaining on people now looking for AI engines doing certain things. And I mean, it's nothing illegal. It's weird that these guys have decided these topics will now be, and it's probably the most popular topics. So now they go and they intercept the people. And if you don't have a proper antivirus, and you can forget about the default antivirus helping you in this regard, you're dead. It's probably, most likely, it's going to be ransomware that they put on there because they want money and they want to scam you. And I tell you what, the bells and whistles went off on this computer of mine. And I just said, nope, that's it. Get it. Not going further. There's Sasso. Good morning, Sasso.
Ah, Sasso. You don't know what you're letting yourself in for.
If it's all related, as far as I know, it's all related. The whole mode. Remember, this is just cosmetics. This has got nothing to do with it. It's not like in the real world. There's no connection between this and IT. This is cosmetic. Okay. So the real test will rather be there than here. That's why I zoomed in, kind of like you could see both, because Zibo knows what he's looking for. You understand? But the whole thing is all related. It's all related. The thing that the simmers pick up is this thing was retarded. It wasn't moving fast enough. So obviously this is now in sync with that and in sync with the flight model. Okay, so just to clarify that a little bit. You know that waypoint? I believe so. I think you've flown it many times in the real world. I hope you're well, Sasso. Thanks for joining us quickly. Listen, we tried to do a windmill start because it was reported as being broken, and I think I can confirm it is broken. So at some point in time, as Mac sent you that message, please just go try a windmill start for us and see maybe us simmers are doing it incorrectly, and then you can teach us again, just refresh our memories. Because, I mean, we tested it when it was implemented and it worked. So that will be cool if you can help us with that, Sasso. Sometime let us know. Just pop a message in the dev room. Windmill start. I switched the engine off at 36,000 foot and I tried to do a windmill start. We couldn't do it with a windmill start. I had to go down to switch the APU on and get the engine going. So if you can just try a windmill start for us and confirm that it's either working or breaking, or broken. If it's broken, then put it in the dev room. If it is working, then you need to retrain us. Over 300.
280, yeah, over 300 rent.
Yeah, 280 and up, over 300 eventually. Because I had to change the nose attitude and dive a little bit to get speed up and things like that. You can check earlier in the stream. We tried a couple of things, me and Mac. I didn't want to start.
I'm aware that windmill starts generally are below 24,000 unless it's assisted start.
Yeah, we tried
but the
assisting.
The other thing we couldn't do is we couldn't do a crossfit start either, Sasso.
Yeah, so I think we might need a bit of retraining there, Sasso. Thank you. All right, Uncle John, I'm almost at base.
I'm watching you actually. You're coming up to the 35. Cross over there to join.
You know what? I've just realized that it's warming up in my office here. It's the first time in many days that I can actually say that. I'm very grateful for that all of a sudden. Okay, so one of the things that he is working on is obviously this barber pole and all the parameters related to this, because somebody was saying a while ago that that is way too low. So just keep an eye on that as we're coming in. Thank you, Neil. Yeah, I must be honest with you. Everything today just looks so nice. So nice. We to get in position for landing. Uncle John?
That's me.
I told Mac earlier about my screens toppling over here on my desk, and it actually broke one of my thrust levers on my Bravo.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, fortunately I had a spare lever in my box, my old spare box. So it's fixed, it's okay. But damn it, Uncle John, that sinking feeling when it happens is just terrible, man.
What was it, a straight snap?
Yeah, it snapped, you know, thrust lever, the number 2 little white piece that's got the number 2 on it, the number 2 engine thrust lever white piece. Broke that white piece straight off, picked it up on the floor.
I would try gluing it, Nico.
Well, yeah, I had a spare, so I'm not worried. The way it broke, I could probably have just used a larger screw or a nut and a bolt, you know, to put it back, because it was a clean cut, just done off. But because I've got the spare, I'm okay.
I've got you on the approach.
Thank you. I've got the runway there.
Especially wet at Bergamo.
Yeah, I don't know why you have it that wet. Are you actually on real world weather?
Affirmative, that was the first thing I checked.
Okay. And you're on current date and time?
Affirmative.
Okay.
Approaching 2A.
500. 400.
I'm not sure if my eyes are playing tricks on me, but it kind of looks wet from here as well.
Approaching decision 300. Minimums 200.
Yeah.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Pretty to watch.
That was nice.
Nicely done.
Yeah, I like that. It's nice to have control over the aircraft again. Thank you, Zibo. Thank you, Twixter. You guys did a great, awesome syncing job. Yeah, I think the users are going to like it. So, Zibo, if you're watching, I presume you are, based on your actions in the Discord, but I'm not sure what else you want to change on it, but this is a really nice model, eh? I think the guys will like it.
Yeah, I think it needs to go public.
It depends on his goals. Remember, he's still working on the one piece, you know, so we'll see. All I'm saying is that this is really nice. Christer, my landing rate for your information was -215. It is very wet here. I wonder if that's not just a scenery anomaly, eh? Thank you, Christer, and you have a great rest of your day.
When you've parked up, Nico, perhaps
Yeah.
you'd care to go to Navigraph and bring up the SIDs for that airport so that people can appreciate that it's not a normal chart that we're trying to sort out.
Oh, you mean that KSPS thing?
Yeah, SKSP, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, let me just do my thing here and file the flight, and we can quickly have a look.
It's a
Well,
very
continue, thank you.
simplified.
Somebody else is landing.
That is a SID. Right, okay. This is the Aerosoft Bayware scenery, by the way, so yeah. Okay, good. Let's bring this chart up. No. Can you see it?
No, not in YouTube.
No, Discord. I've only put it on YouTube now.
That's not it.
SKSP
Hang on, let
SID.
me come over.
That's
Let me have a look.
SKSP. That's for the one runway and that's for the other runway.
That's it. Yes, sorry. Yeah. That's all the information you've got. And it says it's using standard ICAO code. So all those turns and everything are all 3 degrees per second turns, etc.
Mm-hmm.
So you try and program your FMC from that information.
Okay, so what I perceive is there should be quite a bit of work related to a conditional waypoint, because the condition is at a certain distance you need to then turn a certain degree.
If you look at it, it's 1,500 feet in runway direction, and then you turn.
Yeah. Yeah. So you've got to have the right altitude, you've got to have the right direction, and you've got to have, you know, that conditional waypoint giving you the exact place where you then need to change your direction.
Yeah, if you're using, shall we say, the departure point to the left, and you do the 3 degree, but it doesn't say what radial, or sorry, doesn't say what compass setting you should use for the turn. So presumably it's parallel to the runway.
Well, Mac, on this one, correct me if I'm wrong, but there's your radial
If
it's
you
going to
zoom
use.
in,
Yeah,
zoom in. Right, see, you've got runway direction and you've got a waypoint 1,500 feet.
Yeah.
But if you turn left on takeoff, what's the backtrack thing that you should do? It pictorially shows you parallel to the runway, but it doesn't say so.
Okay, this is not going to give us that. Yeah, I don't know. Mac, let's go to taxi, let's go here. So we are taking off on a course heading of 242. That is a runway heading.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Then we're going to go to this chart, and I can just imagine that 257 is related to the VOR. I don't think it's related to the runway at all. That's because when you're in the air, the only reference you have is the VOR. So your exit radial is 257 that you have to be on. This is how I read it.
Yeah, okay. But that isn't where the fixed point is it?
No, it's not.
If you zoom in, 1,500 feet is
that's the point.
In line with the runway.
Yeah, but there, look, then it draws the line out, and so you're going to do a dog's leg. You're turning right and then left to join the 257 radial out. See, it's actually showing you.
Yeah.
You take the tail, you follow it, and then you turn onto 257.
Yeah.
So anyway, this is what Zibo fixed to be able to do a departure like this. Kudos to Zibo.
But if you were going, say, to the right and you were going back on yourself, it doesn't say that you fly parallel to the runway and then pick up the other radials.
It doesn't. It doesn't give you that.
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know all the okay. It'd be interesting to see how Sasso, for example, would read and interpret that.
Well, next time he comes, he can tell us. So anyway, that's it. I'm done then for today. If you guys are happy, then we can go.
Thank you, Nico. Very good stream.
And thank you, Matt, for your company. Thank you, Uncle John. Everybody on stream, thank you very much. Have fun and keep an eye out. At some point in time, we'll release this version. I'm not sure when. So you don't have to ask. I'm really not sure. I won't be able to tell you, okay? But have fun. Enjoy your weekend and see you next time. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye.